information later. I'm doing a action figure toy unboxing live stream because I have a lot of stuff I want to open up, get through some things. Yeah, I I had multiple boxes of unopened toys, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. What can I do to open these and do it in a fun way? And I figured, oh yeah, I can do a little live stream ski. I can do a little live stream. Seems fun. Hello, people. We have someone saying hi, JCC. I definitely cannot understand your username. I apologize. We got 2Yen22, Spider Bat, Lemon Lime. We got Speg Spy, Oma Ender, The Wonder Review. It is the new Bumblebee. It's the Iron Warrior Bumblebee. I'm going to film the review very shortly because I'm very excited about it because it's really awesome and I love it. Yeah, and I also have the video will be coming out at the end of the month, this AliExpress clone, and then Shiny Batman. If you know, you know. I just painted my TVC Anakin to a darker brown hair and added the scar. That's nice. Are you talking about like the new Clone Wars one? I don't know if I'm going to get that. I'm going to pick up the new McFarlane Superman. The movie one or like the nice comic book one? Because I just saw the nice comic book one at Target. And I'm really happy with the Walmart one I have. Definitely happy with that. Yeah, this Bumblebee is awesome. I love it so much. It's basically a 3.0 DLX equivalent Bumblebee. It's very, very nice. I'll give you guys a closer look in a little bit. I see the post that you are shocked that your favorite character from Star Wars. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was just being an idiot. Some people were commenting like, why did he say Commander Kobe? Because that's like the stupid way I say Commander Cody. Like, you know, Optimum Pride, like Commander Kobe. That's how I say it when I'm being done. Yeah, this Batman is great. I do already have the old version. Well, yes and no. I got the big multi-pack one, and then I traded it with my brother with the one that came with the Batmobile with the gold symbol. And I like that as like a Kenner homage, but I still kind of wanted a yellow symbol one because I'm petty like that. And also I love all the accessories it comes with. It comes with all of your 89 Batman essentials. So who are we going to review? We'll review things. He's off in the corner. You can't really see him. Let me scoop. I found EarthSpark Soundwave. I found him at Target yesterday, and that was super freaking exciting. And I'm going to open him in this live stream because I want to open him in a live stream. Yeah, I am very happy I found Soundwave. I actually had a dream shortly before that I found that Soundwave because, yeah, I'm a dork. I have dreams about finding toys. That's how I be sometimes. These 3 toys in the back, though, are not the only figures I'm going to be opening. I have some Ninja Turtle retro figures that were like super deep clearance at Walmart. I'm just going to knock all 3 of those out. They're the movie star turtle figures because I have pretty much everything except for some of these. I've got some Nightwing action. We're going to open a couple dicks. We got this silver Dick, and we have this 90s Dick. That's his name, Dick Grayson. Get your mind out of the gutter. Yeah, I got this 90s Legends of Batman Dick Grayson, and then I have the silver Dick Grayson that goes with the silver Batman and silver Robin I have. We'll open those as well. This isn't technically like opening a figure, but I got this at the toy department super cheap. It's the War for Cybertron Bumblebee. Like the Studio Series one. Didn't have any of the accessories, but I figured since Cliff Jumper comes with so many, I could just share with him. Did you see the General Grievuses in Fortnite? I did. I don't play Fortnite, but my favorite skins are the 212th Trooper and Optimus. Those are the only things I'd play as. And if we have time, I might also build a little Lego set. I got this ages ago, the Ambush on Mandalore. I think that's pretty cool. I'm mostly interested in the Imperial Commandos. But the Mandos themselves, they're neat, I guess. I'm just so over, like, blue Mandalorians. I used to love them, but now they just bore the crap out of me. So, they're whatever. I did get a pre-order in on the Hot Toys Airborne. I, however, did not order the redone Commander Cody. Part of me feels like I could have and just sold the figure without the Phase 1 helmet, but it seemed like too much of a hassle than what it was worth. And I have my old Sideshow with the Phase 1 helmet, so, like, having a Hot Toys Phase 1 helmet, like, I'm never going to use it. So just, I don't know, just seemed not necessary. Oh, you're still working on that custom of me, Ultra Carter, so I'm very hyped to see that. This Bumblebee, Papa FM, if you are familiar, I know you're familiar, but I'm just talking in general. I did a video a while back about I just realized, like, why is my phone, like, why is the screen so dark? It's because I have it set to be so dark. Like, I couldn't see what I'm talking about. I did a video on the Iron Warrior Optimus, which is like a third-party 3.0 style Transformers Prime Optimus Prime. This is a third-party 3.0 style Transformers Prime Bumblebee. He's got die-cast. At first, I thought he was just like yellow plastic, but he's like painted metallic yellow paint. He's got weathering all over. He is super duper accurate. Does not form. He is a 3.0 DLX style. But yeah, I ordered him because I was worried that the tariff stuff would make him unobtainable. And I was like, you know what? I really want that. And I'm happy I got it. It's great. I will do a review on it at some point. Yeah, this B is Iron Warrior. And they showed a Megatron, at least the prototype. I definitely am interested in that. Hopefully someday I can, see that become a reality. All right, should I start opening some toys, I reckon? Should I open some toys? I'm thinking I might. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the card backs for these movie stars. I don't think I am. Maybe one card back, because they all seem to... Are they all the same? Yeah, they're all the same card back. So it doesn't seem very necessary to keep more than one. Here. I'm looking at which one's in the nicest shape, and I will preserve that one. And then the rest I'll just shred open. Alright. Rahzar, he's got the nicest box. So, are you going to be a robot guy forever instead of a monster guy? Yeah, I'm not a monster guy, I'm sorry. But, that being said, this first figure I'm going to open up is actually more of a monstrous character. Here, let's keep Bumblebee in the back, because I want to. The next figure I'll be opening up, or the first one I should say, is the Ninja Turtle Retro Rahzar from the movie. Because I love those live-action Turtle movies. I love them, love them, love them. And I have a fairly complete movie star collection. When it comes to the originals, I have the originals of the Turtles. I have an original Foot Soldier. But I got the reissue of Shredder because I like the more movie-accurate deco. And I went ahead, I got the reissues of Tokka, Rahzar, and Splinter because these got clearanced at Target down to $3. So, I don't collect every Bayverse Transformer, but I do have a lot of the Bayverse Transformers. So we're going to go ahead, I'll use my knife here to open Rahzar because I want to preserve at least one of these card backs because I like them. And then we will just shred open the rest. Hopefully I don't mess this up. Hopefully I don't cut myself. I actually cut myself recently building a Gundam. That was funny. I think it was because my blade was too dull. Always make sure if you're using these X-Acto knives, make sure your blade is sharp. I got like a massive multi-pack of them a while back. And I change it out probably about once a month. And I always make sure that the old one I'm throwing away is like well padded in the garbage. Like I'll stick it in a block of styrofoam or something so myself or the garbage man don't accidentally stab themselves. But I'm sure it would be a very dangerous job to be a garbage man, honestly. I mean, garbage is dangerous. Look at Shredder. He literally, at the end of the first movie, got freaking trashed, bro. All right, there's my card back I'm keeping. Very nice, very pretty. The rest I will absolutely destroy. But here is our movie star Rahzar. I do have the NECA Tokka and Rahzar, and I love those. Oh, I just realized oh, his shield is a freaking... All right, oh, that's so cool. I love Playmates, dude. They're so cool. This is I don't know how many differences there are between this and the original one that came out in the 90s. But for me, for the purposes of my collection, I'm not as big into Tokka and Rahzar to have the originals as I was for, like, the Turtles. Okay, so how do I get this out? This looks cool, too. Does the jaw open? Oh my gosh, it does! That's so cute. The jaw opens up. Seems like it's kind of loosely in there. It's like a club with a skull on it. That's cool. Well, I don't just get a knife sharpener because it's not worth sharpening X-Acto blades. It's not. It's not worth it. You can get a massive, like the pack I got like 2 years ago, and it cost me $20. I got it about 2 years ago, and I am only probably about a third of the way through it. So, and I build a lot of Gunpla, and I use it to open TVC figures. I use it to open figures where I want to keep the card back. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Just rip him out. Just rip him out. I do apologize right now if people are asking me questions and I do not see them. This stream is definitely more of a get her done stream than a like Q&A style, but if I catch a question, if I glance down and I catch a question, I will answer it. And if there's a question you really want me to answer and I miss it, feel free. I always say this, feel free to put it in the chat periodically. It's not spam. Don't worry, it's not spam. You wouldn't be spamming me. All right, so this is cool. This is definitely cool. I'm digging this guy. It's just classic Playmates, dude. Something about classic Playmates. He's got this armor all over. It's another reason why it's nice to get a reissue, because they're complete. They come complete. It was also just $3, dude. I mean, come on, it's $3. So this has a string on it. It's interesting. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe I could like tie it to him. Why does he have a string? Why does he have a string attached? I don't know. Very, very odd. I'm definitely displaying him with this Skull Club, because that is sick, and I love that. And definitely this RIP Turtles, because that is also sick, and I also love that. So this accessory will probably just go into storage. This spider mace, I guess. That's kind of cute, though. My favorite Star Wars movie is Revenge of the Sith. That is cool. That is cool. Do you have Leonardo that he is like a Gundam? No, I don't have those. They're way too expensive. I was gonna get the Shredder, but it's like Hot Toys price, and it's like I'm not gonna spend Hot Toys price on something like that. I'm just not. But this Rahzar is really cool, and again, it was only $3 on clearance. Very nice quality. Very cool. Hopefully, I've got the shelf space for these, because I didn't dedicate a ton of shelf space to my Ninja Turtles with my new setup. Pretty much the only shelf space they have is my 03 sewer lair. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Next up, I reckon we should open Tokka. Got to open his bro. Movie star Tokka, the sinister snapping turtle. All right. We're just going to shred into him. We're just going to shred it. Get it? Like the shredder. Okay. Okay, so here he is. Here he is. I would say Iron Warrior is worth it. Like, it's a die cast, like a lot of die cast, a lot of paint. Like, you have to think of it as a 3.0 style release. Like, that I spent about, I think it was $100, that Bumblebee. And yeah, I would say it was worth it. For me, anyway, it was worth it. So he's got a little dagger. He has this big old mace. His weapons are not nearly as fun and creative as his bros, unfortunately. Alright. I'd rather just twist him out than snap the stuff. Yeah, that's just a stick, bro. It's just a stick with spikes on it. I don't know, I might like Rahzar a little bit more. But like, you can't have one without the other. Like, if these were on clearance and they only had Tokka or Rahzar, I would not have just bought one. Like, you need them both. You need both Tokka and Rahzar. Bro, don't skip your homework. Dude, you can always play this back. You can't get your grades back, bro. Have you noticed that Studio Series TF1 Sentinel V doesn't have his double blade sword? Yeah, it's kind of... That's a shame. I wasn't, like, super upset, but I was, like, a little disappointed. But I was thinking, oh, maybe they'll, I don't know, do a... I kind of want them to do, like, a Transformers 1, like, multi-pack or something, some kind of re-release. How many weapons can we store on him? That's my question. Because, like, I want to see Megatron retooled to be more D16 style. I want to see Optimus / Orion with an alternate no-mouth faceplate. I want to see Bumblebee with the battle mask. I don't know what they could do to Sentinel. But, like, I think they could do, like, a 3-pack at least of D16, Orion, and Bumblebee. I think that would be cool. You know, give him some alternate parts. I don't know if I'm vibing with that accessory. He doesn't seem to be holding it too well. How about whatever this sharp stick is? Can he hold this better? Yeah, he can hold that better. I'll display him with those. Those will be his weapons. But he's cool looking too, honestly. Dude, I love classic Playmates. I love it. That is so cool. Like, look at all the printing on the torso and everything. It's got a lot of nice detail on the top. And again, I don't know what's different between this and the actual vintage one, but I'm still a fan. Here, let's see them together. Babies! They're babies! Those are really cool. I really like those. This is the Iron Warrior Bumblebee. I know I'll have to say it many, many times because a lot of people will be tuning in. It's a third-party, like 3.0 DLX style Bumblebee. Just bought the Blocky's Galaxy version Defender 01 blind box, and we got Scavenger. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Is that the one I have? Because I have one of the Constructicons too. Because I did actually end up getting another one. Yeah, this is Scavenger, right? Isn't this Scavenger? Yeah, we got the same one, bro. The same one. Heck yeah. I still don't think I want to collect all of those, though. But if I decide I do, it's cheap enough to just buy a box. I'm not going to stress it. A cool weapon would have been some sort of weapon that opens up and bites into enemies. Oh, that would have been cool. Yeah, because he has a snapping turtle. Yeah, those are cool figures, though. Tokka and Rahzar. I'm definitely a big fan of the shield. The RIP turtles. That is just so cool. And see, I love all the sculpted details for Playmate stuff. Like, even if they didn't have the budget to paint everything, like, they could sculpt it at least. They could at least sculpt it. Kind of surprised NECA hasn't done reissues of Tokka and Rahzar in these movie star figure colors. Like, I think that'd be kind of cool. Because they're definitely a lot more basic and a lot more pale than what they actually are in the movie. Yeah, those are cool. Definitely cool. And then the accessory again, I'll just put it in storage. Not stressing it. And then we've got one more. We got one more Ninja Turtle figure to open. We get Wave 2 of TF1 Blockies. I'll get it one way or the other. I hope I get it in the way of they send it to me. But if not, I will get it. Because I'm a Blockies collector. This actually has a ding in the bubble. Yeah, here's Splinter with his terribly painted eyes. Like, is that supposed to be like white eyes that's just like covering everything? Or is it just supposed to be white fur around the eyes? Like, I'm not quite sure. Like, looking at it, looks like it's supposed to be his full eyes. But there's a picture of Shredder, or not Shredder, Splinter on the card. Like, yeah, this is supposed to be that, bro. Ninja Rup is born. Oh, jeez. You saw them in the 1990s movies. Now you see them in your own hands. Movie star Splinter, the furry, all-seeing screen sensation. Cool. All right. Yeah, this is Biggie Cheese. I have got Megatronus. I actually did a live stream opening him. I'll probably do a video on him at some point. Probably. We'll see. Undecided. Does he look like he's wearing sunglasses? He doesn't come with sunglasses, so I don't know. But he does come with a weapons rack. He comes with a Ninja Turtle weapons rack. Because I think this is pretty much a like a repaint of the original vintage Splinter, if I'm not mistaken. And I do not have the original vintage Splinter. Oh, that weapon's sick. Look at that. So he's got 2 throwing stars, as they always do. But he has a cane sword that actually will hide into that sheath. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to give him that for sure. Here, I do have my modeling supplies. This is how I build kits. I will snip enough off where there's like still some sprue there. I can't imagine just like twisting this off as a kid because it would look so ugly. Like that gate mark would just be so hideous. But see, I'm a modeler. I'd be building them Gunpla all the time, so That's just how I roll. And see, this is technically like still a weapons rack. Like you can still put like the ninja stars like on those holes. Like that's the whole purpose of this. Did you saw Mutant Mayhem? I've actually not watched Mutant Mayhem. I'm not that big of a Ninja Turtles fan where I keep up with all the new media. But I'm a big fan of the original 90s, the first two movies. I want to watch the third one at some point, even though I know it's bad. I've heard nothing but bad things about it. The best thing I've heard is that it's goofy, and I do enjoy Goofy. At least when it comes to the Ninja Turtles. Me being a late 90s kid, I was born in 98, so I wasn't like there to experience a lot of it firsthand, but I definitely was there to see a lot of reruns and, the early 2000s and that 90s energy. I just love it. And Ninja Turtles to me was a big part of defining the 90s energy. Like, because Turtles started in, 89, right? Like the cartoon. I know the comic was earlier than that. But yeah, dude, I definitely love the movies. Have you built Zeta for a cot? Nah, I'm not big on MGs. Oh, it's so cool. I might build it at some point, though, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest Zeta fan. Face reveal? Dude, I did a face reveal like 6 years ago for like 3,000 subscribers, and I have 110,000 now, so... yeah, like you see my face. It's in videos. Yeah. There we go. Get this little nub off. Wear gloves if you ever use an X-Acto knife. Yeah, I never do. I should, especially since I'm like, oh no, I cut into the star a little bit too much. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's okay. That's okay. I recovered it. You can see, like, right here, I don't know if it'll focus. Look at the tip of my finger. Like, all of the, like, plastic, or not all the plastic, all the skin, that's kind of, a little worn from the knife gently hitting the tip of my finger. I do have a beard, yeah. That's why I have the full beard mustache thing now, but it's not like a big beard. I don't grow it out too much. I look like a stereotypical nerd. Like, people see me walking around with a Star Wars shirt, and they're like, yeah, that looks like the exact kind of guy that watches Star Wars. All right, this I'll put in storage. I don't need that to be accessible. All right. But Splinter himself, let's get him open. Let's just tear him out. Let's scream! Oh, I at least have to cut that. At least have to cut the cardboard tie. Now, I like those cardboard ties. I like them a lot more than other stuff. You're going to use the MJF head. I'll have to... I'm trying to think. I don't remember what MJF looks like. I'll have to look that up after the stream on what his face looks like. Alright. The Bumblebee is the Iron Warrior third-party figure. It is a 3-0 DLX style Transformers Prime Bumblebee, and I love it. Alright. I'm not doing customizing. I'm doing some box opening, at least right now, but I haven't really done a lot of customizing recently. One thing I am thinking about doing custom work-wise is taking the Transformers RED RC and painting her up a little nicer to match this Bumblebee and the Optimus, since they actually do scale together. Is this functional, or is it just a... Yeah, it's just a sculpt. Boo. Boo! It's just a sculpt. Lame. Lame-o. Yeah, here's his... I guess he can hold his cane like that for now. Yeah, there we go. Here's Splinter. Big cheese. He'll do the rat dance. Da 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 da. Yeah, that's whatever. I like his tail. Very rat-like. Yeah, it's a good figure, dude. I've never had like a vintager style Playmate Splinter. I'm not sure if the vintage one's eyes looked like that. I'm not gonna lie. They don't look too bad now that he's out of the box, but he is a little odd. He is a little odd one. I'm doing good, Wakeful Noodles. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just spinning Splinter's tail right now because I'm I don't know. I do think sometimes. All right, there's those Ninja Turtles figures opened up. Happy I got those out of the way. For $3 each. Heck yeah, that was one heck of a deal on those ones. I'm very happy about that. You remember Splinter being a darker brown, almost gray? I'm sure. I know there's some differences with these reissues. I don't know why they made them as different, but I'm happy they changed to the Shredder one, though, because the original one had like a black helmet, and it's like, what? No, it's not right. How did you get EarthSpark Soundwave? I walked into Target, and they had him, and I bought him with my money that I earned from my job and my YouTube channel. I'll definitely make sure I open him on this stream for sure. Don't worry. He will be opened. What's your most anticipated Chug or Studio Series figure coming out this year? It was Megatronus, so now he's already come out. Probably Star Convoy. I'm pretty hyped for Star Convoy. I think my HasLab Omega Prime was supposed to be delivered today, but it started raining and my FedEx driver was an absolute wimp, and he seriously, like, just went back. Like, he was on my street. I am not joking. He was literally on my street. I was looking at the tracking. Then it started raining, and it said delivery exception. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I'll get it tomorrow then, even though I work tomorrow. I'm so worried mine's going to be busted up, dude. I'm so worried. So worried. I found the Batman at a Target as well, I think. The Iron Man I ordered on Amazon over there, because I also have the Ultimate Iron Man. Bone Crusher from Transformers needs to come back. Yeah, he does. I don't know. I think toy-wise, he's definitely come back. Favorite Transformers Prime episode? I rewatched the series a couple years ago, and I love Prime. Prime is my favorite Transformers anything. Pretty much, if you ask me, like, what's my favorite iteration of almost every Transformers character, I will say Transformers Prime. My favorite Prime episode. I really like the Nemesis Prime episode. That one's popping into my head. That one's really cool with Silas and all that. I don't know, dude. There's a lot of good ones. It's a lot of good ones. I really like when Optimus first gets the Star Saber and he cuts that big boulder in half, and Megatron is just like, oh shit. I love that. I have dreams like that too, but the last one I had was Batman, Optimus Prime, and Captain Rex team up as Task Force to save JFK. That's wild. See, I don't have dreams about the characters. I have dreams about toys. And I also have a lot of dreams about being in, like, a zombie video game. Like, I am basically in a zombie survival video game. I literally just had one the other night. I have 5 of the new Commander Cody. The review for him will drop, let's see, tomorrow's Scourge. And then Friday, I think Friday is when that video will drop. Animated's really good, too. Animated is also very good. Well, at least the eBay seller who I ordered the Elite Lio Sky Jacket got around shipping the jacket last week. What is a Elite Lio Sky Jacket? Is that... Oh, is it Elite, like WWE Elite? I'm confused. The other day I got your boy Commander Cody at Walmart, and I have zero regrets. It's a really good one. And the Praetorian Guard, he's been around too. He's been pretty available. All right, we're going to open another toy. We're going to open a different Bumblebee. This Bumblebee that's in a bag that I got for $8. It's so funny. When this guy was in stores, I was like, oh, I don't need this new Bumblebee because I already have the old War for Cybertron one. I don't need the new one. But then I was like, you know what? I think I should get this. You're going to snatch my Cliff Jumper. Do I have... Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do, since Cliff Jumper here comes with extra weapons, it's like I don't need Cliff Jumper with all of these different guns. So which one am I going to give to Bumblebee? Because I got this Bumblebee without the accessories, and I'm not worried about it. I did not repaint Bayway's Scourge, but I'm thinking I might. I'm thinking I might give him a paint job. I think I'd like him a lot more with a paint job. And he's a knockoff, so I'm not as, worried about it. I think this gun suits Bumblebee a little bit more. I think I like that one a bit. We're going to go with that one. This one will be with Cliff. Okay. Because I just decided to get Cliff because he's got the game-accurate head sculpt that the original one never had. But, I mean, it's Bumblebee, I'd like to have a, a Bumblebee that scales as well. Even though I do still love the old one, and I will keep my old one. What is your job? I don't talk about my job. There's several details of my personal life that I do not disclose to strangers on the internet. Uh, and my job is one of them. So it used to be retail. I will say that much. I used to work retail, but I don't talk about my work life, my personal life, my relationship life. I'll mention like family every once in a while, like my brother, because he's very like into toys as well, and bringing him up is often very relevant because toys. But I try to keep the personal side of myself out of my YouTube channel, because I've seen it time and time again where YouTubers they bring their personal life into their channel too much, and it becomes a big deal. Like, people will bring their, partner into videos, stuff like that, and then there's like drama with the family or something and breakups or whatever. And it's like, nah, I'm here about the toys, bro. I don't need to be bringing, my relationship into it or anything like that. Like, nah, I'm here for the toys. This is a me thing. This is my outlet for my hobby. So that's why I choose not to, not to discuss those personal things. This is honestly a job, kind of, but I do it more so for the fun, and I don't put a lot of hours into it. But I definitely like the income I get from my YouTube channel does definitely help fund the hobby, for sure. Did you get your silver play button? Yeah, I did. I have it. It's right up there. It's right there. I'm very happy with it. It's very cool to have. It's very cool. It's actually crazy. You have to go out of your way and apply to get that. Like, I had to Google, and I had to like find a Reddit post where people were talking, "Hey, I just got 100,000. How do I get the play button?" And someone like gave them like the link to go to, and then you have to go to the link, and then you have to put in an application, and you have to like basically submit an order for it because they get them from like a trophy supplier. And the verification tick, you have to like go out of your way for that too. And you have to wait a while after you get 100,000 subscribers before you can even get that. It's very interesting. Do you have a white octopus prime? No, I don't have an octopus prime. I'm sorry. I have no idea what that means. Is that typo? That's my guess. I do want to transform this Bumblebee because I feel like it. Because I feel like it. All right. All right. Let's get his shoulder. Back. How do we do that again? It's been a while since I've transformed to this new version. I think I'm goofing it up already. I'm goofing it up, guys. I'm getting goofed. No, a white Optimus Prime. Are you talking like Ultra Magnus? Like white Optimus Prime Ultra Magnus? Because, yeah, I've got plenty of that. We got several Ultra Magnus Primes. Oh, my goodness. What is going on with the shoulder? I see, like, how it goes, but also that... Oh, I broke him. I broke him. It's okay. Do you have any Ultra Mammoths? I do. Well, not Ultra Mammoth. That's the, like, Ultra Magnus repaint of Big Convoy. I don't have that. But I do have Big Convoy. And I have the Takara version. Oh, my gosh. I have the Takara version that is, like, anime-accurate colors. If they make a new one, I'd be down for it, but I don't need it. I'm pretty happy with the original. I don't remember if I did a video on him, though. I do not remember that detail. Okay, so I feel like the shoulder pad is leading me astray. Is that it? There we go. We got it. Mine has, like, a weird mark on it. See that? See that? It's almost like it got repainted or something. That's odd. Very odd. All right. So it's not, I see now, it's not the shoulder we need to take care of, it's the shoulder pad we need to move. I see, I get it. I get it now. And it's all coming back to me. Oh, I can't think of that song without the Chris Chan wedding video. I love you, Ivy. Oh, I just heard a snap. Whew. I need to be a little bit more careful. What was that snap? That's Zanap. Okay, there we go. If we can get you to 1 million subs, will you do a face reveal? Dude, I did a face reveal at 3,000 subs. What are you talking about? I've already done a face reveal. My face has shown up before. Watch my Bumblebee video. My face looks like about the same. I did like a big video about my Bumblebee toys. That is what I look like. I don't need to do a face reveal. Again, I'm here talking about the toys. That's another reason why I don't show my face much, because the focus of the channel is the toys. Like, I'm here talking about figgies. Them action figgies. Okay, I'm horribly messing this up. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I have no idea. Okay, I have an idea now. The idea is back. And it's all coming back to me now. Chris Chan. I actually just got the Titans Return Sentinel Prime. I'm very excited about that. I've been wanting that figure for years. I missed out on it when it first came out. I didn't get it when it first came out, because I was like, oh, I have Astro Train. I'm happy with Astro Train. And I'm still happy with Astro Train. I have the Takara one that's like the cartoon accurate colors. We'll see if 86 is good. I never got the Siege one because it looked small and crappy. Like, I was not a fan of the Siege Astro Train. It just looked pooey to me. And it was a leader class. It was a Voyager that was a leader class, and I don't agree with that usually. All right, we're getting there with Bumblebee. We're getting there. Oh my gosh. But anyways, talking about Sentinel, I got the Titans Return Sentinel Prime, and he is infamous in the Chris Chan lore for being Chris Chan's physical representation of President Donald Trump. And he's not a fan of said president, so he physically attacks this toy on a regular basis. And it's kind of amusing. It's kind of amusing. So someone asked, do I read comics? I actually do now. I'm a little behind, but I did read a decent amount of the Skybound Transformers. I will catch up eventually, but I really enjoy that. I wasn't buying them. I found a website that had like downloaded the files, and the website got because that's very illegal. But see, I just Googled it, and Google showed it to me, and I embraced it. There's Bumblebee, by the way. But currently, I've been reading and actually physically buying Batman comics. I just read Death in the Family, and that was very good. Death of Jason, introduction of Tim. I've read Nightfall, Nightquest, and Night's End, and I love all three of them. Night's End is definitely the weaker link, I'd say. It's kind of just the conclusion to Jean Paul's story. I did read Hush. Very overrated comic. Super freaking overrated. But the art was great. But for like reading it, it was definitely my least favorite so far. And next up is Dark Knight Returns. I'm going to read Dark Knight Returns. That's very hype as well. And after that, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do after that. Did you get any FCBD books? I got no idea what that is. I've listed all the comics I've read. If anyone asks any other questions, the answer is no. I've listed everything. I was able to get the Airborne Hot Toys. I was able to get it. Are you a Chris Chan fan? That's a very interesting choice of words you use there, good sir. Fan. Very interesting choice of words. What's with Cybertron B? It's Studio Series. Who is Chris Chan? Don't even worry about it. Yan, don't even worry about it. Hello, big fan of your channel. And first comment here. I felt like sharing that I ordered the first two Yu-Gi-Oh! Mattel figures from the early 2000s. That's really cool. That's really cool. Which ones did you get? Which ones did you get? I'm not even a Chris Chan engager. Well, I guess I did engage with Chris Chan when I bought his Transmetal Tarantulas, so... Why have your questions been skimmed over? I just haven't seen them, Hellborn. I'm sorry. Please, if you want to post them back in, I just haven't seen them. I'm only glancing at the chat, and you might have posted them at a time where I was like very heavily involved with trying to figure out the transformation here. But one thing I like doing with live streams, I feel like when I'm in a live stream and I post a comment, especially if it's a slow live stream, if it's going really slow and they don't even acknowledge my comment, I'm like, why? Like, why? Like right now, I've got like 60 people watching, so it's a little difficult to catch everybody's comment. FCBD's Free Comic Book Day. Oh yeah, I've never done that. What Prime B is that? That's the Iron Warrior 3-0 DLX style third party figure. It's very good. It's a very good figure. I'm very happy with it. You should read the Batman comics from the Golden Age to Bronze Age and read Killing Joke Year 1 and Nightfall. I have read Nightfall. Nightfall is my top favorite. Love Nightfall. I'm a huge Nightfall fan. Killing Joke is definitely on the list of ones I will read. Year 1. Thanks for that recommendation. I've been thinking about Year 1. Even though I'm bummed I missed the Year 1 McFarlane freaking Batman and Jim Gordon. I'm going to have to figure out how to get those. I'll have to figure that out. I was asking what you think is the best crossover for Transformers. Like figure-wise or like actual crossover? I mean, G.I. Joe's the most natural one because Hasbro owns it. I would say G.I. Joe and Transformers is a really good crossover. I really enjoy that. Then again, I grew up with G.I. Joe, so I'm very big fan of that. How'd you get rid of your kaiju? Did you do a yard sale? And I think I gave them to my brother, and he ended up like selling them online or something. You're getting the RG Sotheby for on Friday for your birthday. Congrats, dude! I've got the like Gundam base clear panel version. RG Sotheby's such a good kit. Such a good kit. I don't know why no third-party company hasn't attempted a Halo 1/6 scale figure. I'm kind of surprised, too. I feel like there was a 1/6 scale Master Chief at some point, but I don't know who did it. I'm sorry, too, Ian. I apologize. Yeah, Series 1 Kaiba, since I had that one as a kid, and Series 6 Yugi. That's cool. I think I've got Series 1 Kaiba. Is that in the blue outfit? I think I've got that one. Killing Joke is bad. I mean, I think Hush is not that great. I mean, I mostly know the story of Killing Joke. I mean, who doesn't? I don't know. I want to experience it firsthand. I did order the McFarlane Killing Joke. I'm going to put Bumblebee back in robot mode. I did order the McFarlane Killing Joke Joker on Walmart.com, and my order got canceled. And you want to know why? Do you want to know why my order got canceled? I found out that like it was either a truck or like some sort of shipment or something of that figure got like hijacked, and that figure got stolen. Like a good chunk of them got stolen, so it's just unavailable. So yeah, I was kind of looking forward to that Joker. I didn't need it though, but that was like the Joker that like they did that Megatron cover art parodying, and I thought that was kind of cool. What am I doing wrong with this? Oh my gosh, there we go. What's your opinion on the new Doom game? I really have no opinion on that. Here, I kind of fell behind on the chat, so I'm gonna try to catch up. What was your first reaction when you see a kaiju? I was like, oh, those are neat. I don't know. I'm just not a big monster fan. Sorry, I have to skip through several comments to catch up. I have seen Blocky's Alpha Trion. It looks very nice. Okay. Let's get Bumblebee back in robot mode. Let's get him back. I didn't mean to dwell on this Bumblebee for so freaking long, but here we are. It happens. Okay, so I do have Series 1 Kaiba, and that one's really cool. I like the white uniform, though. That's my favorite. Are you going to get the Super 7 TMNT 03 figures? So about those, TMNT 03 was my childhood for Ninja Turtles. Like, that's what introduced me to it. That's what got me into it. I didn't watch too much of the show, but I had the toys. I had all the Turtles. I had Shredder. I had Splinter. I had the Foot Soldiers. I had the Essentials. I consider those the Ninja Turtles Essentials. And the Super 7 ones look nice. I will give them that. But it's Super 7. They are by far my least favorite toy company in the industry right now for several reasons. One of them being the fact that their figures are $55 each, which I think is highway robbery. Maybe if they go on clearance. That's what I'll tell you on those. Maybe if those Super 7 Turtles go on clearance, I might consider getting them. Maybe possibly. I did get Marvel Legends ROM. I already opened him, though. because I couldn't wait to open him. I did get Rom. Rom's really cool. I don't remember, does Bumblebee have any way to store the arm? Because pretty much all these have a way to store the arm, right? Like, is there anything this, like, tabs into? I don't even remember. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe not. Maybe not. That would suck. I don't remember. Let me know. Can he hold the... No, he can't even hold the weapon. I'll just stick it on his butt. Just like Cliff. I'll just stick it on his butt. There we go. There's Bumblebee. Studio Series War for Cybertron Bumblebee. Came and went, that Bumblebee. Came and went. You're hoping your police Zaku ship soon. Me too, dude. I love the G-Quux Zaku design. Even the weird legs and all. Love that design. When you say it's ugly, it sounds like you're a professional. Yeah, I am a professional. Professional judger. Who's your favorite Marvel character? Iron Man. But Iron Man doesn't even like compare to like my 5th favorite DC character. Like, I'm way bigger on Batman. What do you think of SDCC Jetfire? You talking like the old SDCC Jetfire? I mean, it's neat, I guess. I like that 30th mold. You still can't find Cody? Is it on Walmart.com? Because I know it was on Walmart. Yeah, Pokey's saying it's in stock. Just order it, man. Oh, that reminds me. I need to order cat food on Walmart. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Thanks for reminding me. Favorite Ultra Magnus? Honestly, I might say the G1 toy. I love that G1 toy. It's one of my favorite G1s. Have you built any 1144 kit before high grades in the 90s? I have. They're interesting. You unboxing next? That's a good question. That's a good question. Who am I unboxing next? Let's do one of these figures in the back. I just did a Transformer, so let's do not a Transformer. Let's do this Iron Man, because we were just talking about him. We'll do this Iron Man right here. I'm not going to keep the box, so I don't have to worry about that. But here, who's going to replace him back there? Who's going to replace him? Let's put Nightwing. There we have Legends of Batman Nightwing. I actually do already have that Nightwing, but I don't have him with the yellow armor. And that's a very important detail of that iteration of Nightwing. So I was like, yeah, I need to get that one. And it's funny, I ordered it on eBay. It cost me like $13 shipped. And I was like, oh, that's not a bad deal. But then I went into like a little collector's store and literally found it for like $8 there. So that was whatever. All right. Tried the MG for Kasazabi, but it was out of stock. Honestly, I think the RG is a better kit, but I do understand that the MG is also very good. I don't have the MG. All right, Iron Man. Let's get you open. I'm not worried about the card on this one. I just want him open. I want him open. I want my Ultimate Iron Man. I actually really like the Ultimate Iron Man. I have the old, oh my gosh. I have the old Hasbro Marvel Legend of it. Like the really crummy looking one. Here, I just gotta tear it off screen a little bit. Yeah, we've got the old crummy one. And it's crummy. But this one looks a lot better. Looks a lot better. I love the gunmetal plastic. That looks, again, a lot better. See you, Ultra Carterzilla. Thanks for stopping in. If you submit... Have you seen the YouTube poops of The Rock? Just... They just keep it going. If you smell, it's a smell. It's so funny. You know Dakota? Copacabana. Oh, it's so stupid. Okay. Oh, that's a chonky figure. He chonk. What do you think of the Ultimate Universe? I think it's cool. I appreciate how there's alternate Marvel like comic universes. Speaking of Ultimate Universe, though, the new Miles Morales is hot garbage. Like, straight up. Like, what were they thinking with the hip on that? It looks terrible. It looks absolutely terrible. This also doubles as new Ultimate Universe Howard Stark. Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know that. I can do more Halo Mega stuff? No. That Halo, my relationship with Halo is over. toy-wise. I've got everything I want. I'm good on Halo. I'm good. I don't get weird stuff like that anymore. I don't get something just because I think it looks neat. Because remember, I am not a Halo fan. I am not, like, I've really never played the games. I don't have a Peter Collins signature. I wouldn't mind one, though. What do you think of Hun from TMNT 2003? No idea who it is. That's my opinion on it. This Iron Man has some alternate hands. No blast effects, though, but me being an Iron Man collector, I've got plenty. But see, I don't even know if I would want any other hands than the fist. What about Transformers BotBots? I do not like BotBots. I've got one. I've got Burgertron, just because it reminds me of the old McDonald's changeables. But I do not like BotBots. I don't know why. I got a pack of them, and I got that sinking feeling in my gut like I had just wasted my money. And if you get that feeling when you buy a toy, you do not buy more of them. That's my opinion. I've not seen the Void Rivals figures. I know that's like connected to the Transformers comics from Skybound. I'm not sure to what extent. What about Bot Shots? I love Bot Shots. Those are great. I love those. I've got so many of those. I want all of them. The Homecoming armor was based on this, actually. The color scheme of the Homecoming armor was based on Ultimate Iron Man with the gray. Like, that was a direct homage. Because they kind of felt like the younger Peter was kind of like an Ultimate Spider-Man. So they were like, oh, we can have Ultimate Iron Man kind of just in the movie as a little bit of an homage, you know. I thought that was cool. Hun was the secondary villain. Yeah, like I said, I didn't watch much of the show. And it was 22 years ago? I was 4 years old. So, yeah, I don't remember the deets. I do not remember the deets. This Iron Man's cool, though. Definitely like it. I don't feel it a ton when you get something you know you wasted money on. Another thing I felt that way about was RID 2015 Steeljaw. That figure sucks. That is one of the worst Transformers ever. I might get it one day just to do a video on it, just to show how much I hate it. But it's not good. I'm not excited for Avengers Doomsday because I don't really care about the MCU anymore, dude. To me, it's dead in the water, and they're just trying to resuscitate it. Daredevil Born Again was okay. Like, that was the thing I was the most excited for MCU-wise. And the fact that I say it was just okay shows that I'm over it. I don't think I will probably ever go to see a Marvel movie in theaters again. I don't know if it's ever going to happen. Like, I don't even see the Spider-Verse movies in theaters. Like, I'm not that into Marvel, dude. I'm just not that into it. It takes a lot for me to go to see a movie in the theaters. I have to either have a connection with somebody that, like, wants to go see it. Like, my mom and I, we love going to see the John Wick movies. So we might go see Ballerina if I hear it's good. We might. I'll have to ask her if she's cool with that. But, you know, I have to, like, I don't really have anyone in my immediate family that cares about Marvel. At least not anymore. So I don't go see them. What's next? Blockies? No, I don't think I'll be opening any Blockies in this live stream. Even though I still do have 2 cases of Blockies I haven't opened yet. Gonna see Superman? Nope. I'm not a big enough Superman fan. I'll catch it on streaming, but I'm not gonna go see it. I don't think there's any movie coming out this year that I'm gonna go see. I don't think there's a single one. Except maybe Ballerina. Maybe. Possibly. If I hear it's good, and if my mom wants to see it. Do you have any Lego? Yeah, I might build a Lego set today in this stream. I might build this one, the Battle Pack. When it comes to my collection, I've got plenty of Lego. What about the Micromasters and Minicons? I'm not a big... I can say a Transformers figure that is smaller than a Legion or Legends class, I am not a fan of. I don't like Micromasters. I don't like Minicons. They're just too small for my big man hands. Like, Spy Changers, Legends class, that's as small as I like it. I like it Hot Wheels size. Smaller than that, I am good. Have you seen the new SDW kits? I have no idea what SDW is. I'm not an acronym guy. I'm not. The only kaiju you have is Mechagodzilla. I do have a Godzilla, the NECA one. I have one of the NECA ones, maybe 1989. I maybe have that one. I love Two-Face. He's one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorite villains. I did not realize how freaking lucky I was to find the McFarlane Platinum Chase black and white Two-Face. I have not even seen the normal, like, purple and orange. I just have the black and white, and that's like $100 figure. What do you think of the Reedman ball-bearing droideka-looking robots from ROTF? I like those. Reedman's really cool. I don't know how the hell they could ever make a toy of Reedman, but I would love a Reedman. I would love that. Maybe a third-party company will... Dude, I could probably just 3D print a Reedman whenever I get a 3D printer. That'd be cool. You had RD 2001 Scourge. Oh. You got it in the box? Oh my gosh. Dude, I might be interested in that one, bro. Is it the big one? I've been wanting that Scourge. I am actually in the market for an RD01 Scourge. So if that's something you're looking to get rid of, maybe hit me up on my Instagram. I might take you up on that. What's your opinion about Authentic's Transformers toys? I like the cheap Authentic stuff. I get a decent amount. I've been on the hunt straight up. I just popped his head off because I felt like it. I've been on the hunt for the Authentics Mirage and Shockwave, and I've had no luck. What's your 3 expensive figure that is up of a $500? My most expensive figures are pretty much Hot Toys, including ones that I've placed orders for that I don't have yet. The most expensive figure in my house, in my life, is the Hot Toys Green Goblin that was like close to $400, I think. Got that as a birthday present. Love that thing. Over $400, I'll be getting Artisan Anakin here soon, because your boy lucked out on getting an order on that one, but Sideshow's taking forever to ship. Because, come on, Sideshow. And I'll also be getting Hot Toys Grievous and Hot Toys Arnie Mr. Freeze. Before Blockies, I never liked Transformers that didn't transform. I mean, I feel that. SDW means SD Gundam World Heroes. Yeah, I've actually never heard of SD Gundam World Heroes. Is that like a game? I'm not big on SDs. I like SD, but I'm not big on it. I don't get a lot. I like the cross silhouettes. I wish they would make more of those freaking things. I didn't get Calibarn, though. I should get cross silhouette Calibarn, because I want to support that line. There we go. I want to get him in. Can he do the ground pound? I'm mad at Hot Toys for not doing a sculpted hair Anakin. I'm surprised they didn't, but my game theory is that they will make a retail, like, Ahsoka Anakin with sculpted hair. That's my game theory. Like, they'll do it with sculpted hair. You'll get the red lightsaber. You'll get the blue. It'll be based off of Ahsoka, like his spirit. That's my game theory on that. But it's still very odd that they just didn't do, like, an alternate, release like they do with almost all the others. Yeah, you can kind of get in the pose. What time is it for me? It's a good question. 10:43. That's what time it is. I have my phone plugged in, but it's not charging, so I guess it's not plugged in well enough. So when I take this out and put it back in, one of my lights is going to go out. Yeah, there we go. Because I didn't want my phone to die. There we go, to get the color back. I don't know which one it is, but 2001 Scourge is about a little bigger than Voyager size. Does it come with a big chrome trailer? Oh my gosh, why? Is my phone just not going to stay plugged in? Is that why? Because, see, my charger is connected to one of my lights. It's very frustrating. You have any Creo Transformers figures? I've got some Creo. I think they're lame. I like the figures. I actually have a couple on my desk. I've got the Prime, Megatron, and Optimus. I did a live stream building the set of them. And I think the set's in like a box of things to figure out at some point. I love Rescue Heroes. You have the red robot of RoboForce? Dude, I think I have the red one, the yellow one, and the blue one of those. And I actually still like have them in my collection. All the other old Rescue Heroes of mine, I have in like a box to like let some young ones in the family play with them eventually. But I also have like a big Rescue Heroes like electronic like mech robot that I love. I have been downsizing my collection, but it keeps upsizing as soon as I downsize it. Like my Marvel Legends collection, oh my gosh, I cut it about in half. Like I am not big on Legends nowadays. This one though, this is a winner. I love Ultimate Iron Man. This one's sick. I am in the fan club of this one. This one's really cool. Yeah, we like that one. Say we like that. It's an inside joke with my family. I am excited for 86 Megatron. I saw the little whatchamacallit of oh my gosh, like a leaked description where they said the only noticeable like tank parts are like on the legs and you would only see them around the back. Like I need a nice G1 Megatron. I heard that he's gray plastic though, which is whatever, but they did paint his face, which is good. But I personally like my G1 Megs painted silver with a white face. That's my preference. But if they're going to make him gray, as long as you paint the face something. But to me, like, I like Meg silver more than gray. But if they're doing 86, I get it. They want to make him look a little more cartoony. You know, cartoony Optimus has white hips instead of silver hips. So it's kind of in the same ballpark. I didn't show this. This is a little comic you get with that Iron Man. That's kind of cute. I kind of like that. That's neat. Okay, we got a few more toys to open. A few more. I don't think I'm going to build that Lego set because we're already in an hour and I still have 4 more figures to open up. So I might save this for another time. Save it for another day. I don't think I'm going to do that. Do you have RoboSun Optimus? No, because I collect toys. I don't collect robots that, you know, like it plays with itself. I want to play with it. I want to pose it. I didn't see your Rescue Heroes question. Here, let me scroll up. I saw your, I did see your comment. Yeah, I also have the RoboForce ones. They're really cool. The new SDW kits are based on 00 Gundam. Oh, that's cool. Can you transform Bumblebee? This one, no, you cannot. It is a 3.0 DLX style. All right, we're going to open this silver Nightwing. This isn't going to take up much time. This cost me, look, $4. But look, there's only $3 at Family Dollar. What the heck? What the heck? Got to pay an extra $1. See, there's Nightwing. You can get Batman, Robin, Batgirl, and the Penguin. This was from Mattel in 05. Interesting how it's like an expansion of the New Adventures Batman line. I know it's a new sculpt. Like, it's a Mattel exclusive sculpt. It is not a Kenner sculpt. But it goes with the silver ones I already have. I have not watched all of G-Quux. I might watch some more tonight. I think I've watched like the first 3 episodes, and I really like it. I really like it so far. But I definitely need to catch up. 8th MS Team from Gundam. I love 8th MS Team. The Scourge with the trailer. It just didn't. I didn't come with it. Only the figure. Oh no! I need the whole figure. I need the trailer and everything. But $20 still ain't a bad price. Are figures worth it? One of my friend always sells different kinds of figures like DC Marvel. They're worth it if they make you happy. That's the way I feel. They're worth it if they make you happy. If you enjoy them, if you're interested in like them as an investment, just do Lego. If you want to just invest in toys, invest in Lego. But even then, that market's getting very oversaturated with investors and collectors of that sort. So maybe just, I don't know, coins. Do people still invest in coins? But see, if the figures themselves make you happy, like for me, this silver Nightwing, it's very basic. Yeah, it is 5 POA. It's 5 POA. The dreaded 5 POA. But it's fun. It's fun. I like it. I like these retro style Batman figures. Like this right here, I did a whole video on it. This is the second one I got to open up. This is a metallic blue Batman. I wanted this so bad as a kid. It's also just 5 POA. But it just looks so great. Love that metallic blue. Even the cape is like a metallic sheen. Should I watch Gundam Unicorn or the original? Watch the original and then watch Unicorn. That way you will appreciate Unicorn even more. What's your old time favorite? Do you mean all time? Probably Legendary Toys Masterpiece Optimus. LTO2, I think. Guns are the best investment. With the shape of the political climate, you might not be wrong there. The Batman's head and necks are in different time zones. Yeah, I think it's also just the angle as well, plus the like the fact his shoulders are shrugged down. But it's very unfortunate that McFarlane decided to go like the toy route and have the head separate. Like, because for me, when it comes to Michael Keaton Batman, that head needs to be connected to the cowl. Do I have Sonic? I've got tons of Sonics. I just don't have any here. Where'd you get that Bumblebee from? I got it from TF Safari. That's where I go for my third-party, fourth-party Transformers needs. I've watched Zeta and Double Zeta. Double Zeta I really enjoyed. Very fun, very nice. Zeta was hit or miss for me. I enjoyed the overall story, but I'm not in the Camille fan club. Bro needs to stop falling in love with all of his enemies. Do you have any Bionicle figures? I do. And I have Duplo from when I was a kid. I have a Duplo Batman figure. But I've got some Bionicles. I'm not a big Bionicle fan, though. I'm not a big Bionicle fan. I do have Devastation Optimus. I think I opened him in another live stream. All right, so we opened that Silver Nightwing. That was kind of uneventful. We have 3 figures left to open up. This is the amount of times I've said it, because it's so new and people don't know what it is. This is the Iron Warrior third-party Bumblebee. It is a 3-0 DLX style B. Room tour or collection tour, it'll come soon. Don't worry. Hamon's cool. I like Hamon. See, I'm not the biggest fan of the Zeta Gundam itself. Like, it's cool. I've got the high grade. I have a lot of Galvatrons. Galvatron's one of my favorite Transformers characters, so I have a lot of Galvatrons. All right, what am I going to open next? Let's do Batman. Let's do Batman. I'm very excited for this Bertman. And here we can move this Bumblebee back and just knock everything else over while we're at it. So that way we can push everything else back and kind of have a little bit more space to operate, hopefully. I don't know why I still have Cliffjumper here. I don't need Cliffjumper here. I got his accessory. I got what I needed out of him. We're going to put Iron Man right there. That's a good Iron Man. The new SDW kit's also combined. Oh, that's good to know. I disagree with your statement on Camille, except with 4. I mean, how many others were there, though? Like, I feel like there's so many characters that he was, like, falling in love with, and other characters, too, like, there's way too much, like, weird romance in Zeta Gundam. It was almost like a soap opera. Like, I just wasn't vibing. I even like Judo Ashta. Is that his name from Double Zeta? I like him more than Camille. Amuro is the best. You can't beat Amuro. Amuro is by far the best Gundam protagonist, by far. I also like Shiro Amada from 08. I'm trying to remember some of them now. Shiro Amada. Who piloted the GP01? Oh my gosh. I'm not going to remember all of them. Koaraki. That's who piloted the GP01. I remembered. I'm blanking on who pilots the Unicorn. I'm blanking on that. It's getting late and I'm talking about a lot of stuff. Okay. I do have Adam West Batman figures. I've got the Mattel one. I don't have any... I have the DC Multiverse McFarlane one. And I've got the Lego minifig that came with the Batmobile. I'm not the biggest Adam West Batman fan. Not the biggest. Are you going to get the MG? The MG Zeta Gundam? Maybe someday, like years down the road, but no plans currently. But my favorite mecha franchises are Evangelion, Gundam, and Mazinger. I like Mazinger, like the robot design. I've got the model kit of it, the high grade. That's really cool. Evangelion, very super mega controversial opinion. I do not like the mecha design of Evangelion. I think they look weird. I am not a big fan of them. And I was a little put off that I heard that the new Gundam G-Quux was like partly designed by like the same Evangelion people. And even then the G-Quux Gundam itself, I am not the biggest fan of that design. But I did go ahead and get the kit because it looks intriguing. But yeah, the EVA units, I don't like how weird and spindly they look. I don't like that they have mouths. I'm just not a fan of them. See, yeah, Amuro didn't become cool until 20 episodes because you saw him become cool. He was literally a kid that was thrust into a war. Like, he wasn't supposed to be cool at the start. Like, it was almost like a character evolution where he started off, timid and scared of war and very overwhelmed with this insane situation that he's been put in. But as time went on, he became the most feared, formidable element of the 1 Year War, Like, that transformation of a child into a hardened soldier, was really cool for Amuro. Can you sing us a song? No. EVA 1, and EVA 2 are the coolest. I don't like them. I don't like the Evangelion units, I'm sorry. I'll probably watch the anime at some point. Like, as a mecha fan, I feel like it's odd that I haven't. But I don't vibe with the robots. Like, one thing too, I'm a big robot guy. I don't really vibe with almost any of the Megazords. Like, there's a couple I like. Like, the original one's kind of cool. I wouldn't mind a figure of that in my collection at some point. But I'm not big on Megazords. I'm not big on every robot. Zaku's are my first or second favorite, literally depending on the day. Zaku's and Gyaradogas. I like the very, militaristic looking ones. What's up, Zork Productions? Do you have any Beachcomber figures? I do. I don't have the Blockies one, though, which bugs me. But I've got, the Legends, the even older Legends, the Deluxe. I love Beachcomber. I've got the G1, actually. I did a whole video on Beachcomber, I'm pretty sure, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did a video on Beachcomber. It's one of my least favorite parts about McFarlane, all the freaking plastic ties. So stupid. McFarlane, I love you, but your ties are stupid. I found that I have some fairly controversial toy opinions. Like, apparently it's not cool to like McFarlane. Apparently it's not cool. But whatever. I think they're fun. I think they're good value for money. Like, I can guarantee you, all the stuff this Batman comes with, like, they knew that this Michael Keaton Batman was going to be a super popular figure. Like, they knew that fans were going to want it. Like, casual fans, like, people just passing by in the store, like, oh my gosh, it's Michael Keaton Batman, like, and they wanted to make it super deluxe, and they did. But Hasbro, if it's deluxe, you got to pay for it. They got Spider-Man taxes. They got Boba Fett taxes. There ain't no Batman tax. I do have a Bank Heist Joker. I've got the Movie Masters one that came out back in the day. I don't have the McFarlane one. I just stuck with my Movie Masters collection for that. But I do have Bank Heist Joker. It's very cool. I hope they're going to continue Bayverse Movie Masterpiece, but given how they finished the first movie, I don't know. I don't know if they are going to continue it, but I would love to see them continue it. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see it. All right, I got to get all those stupid ties out of the way. How long's the stream been going? 1 hour and 13 minutes and 31 seconds. What do you think of Andor Season 2? I've only seen the first episode. It's very sad, I know. I will watch the rest, don't worry. But the reason why is because we had, terrible internet connection for a while. I don't know if you remember that post saying that, a video would have to be delayed because the internet was bad. But yeah, our internet was god-awful, so we couldn't even stream Andor without it, buffering every 5 seconds. But we got better internet. But I just don't have the time to watch it. Holy cow, live video. I know, we're live. And this Batman's massive cape keeps knocking into these figures back here because he's got a big old fabric cape. And see, that's something else, too. Hasbro would never, put this much effort into capes. They never would. Absolutely never. It's actually kind of cool, though. I might display this Batman like this and give my gold one some of the accessories. They actually copied what Hot Toys does for their Michael Keaton Batmans, and they gave him these rods, you stick into the cape for him to like do his spread look. I think it's very cool. I feel like Camille has a start out whiny bitch, but evolves into a badass. I never thought Camille became a badass, though. I don't know. I just didn't like him. I'm very biased. I just did not like Camille. I just didn't like him. And then he just became a vegetable. And it's like, oh, okay, that's the end of his story, I guess. I think he ends up marrying his girl, right? I don't even remember who the name of his girl. Would you buy a Vintage Collection Cassian? I have a Vintage Collection Cassian. I got the Andor Season 1. I have it already. I would buy a Vintage Collection Cassian of his, like, flight armor. Like that TIE Pilot test armor. Just because I like that new TIE Pilot design. Yeah, I think this is how this Batman's going to be displayed. That is really cool. I don't remember if the rods are actually, like, how they did it in the movie or not. But here, let me like twist it a little bit so you don't see him as much. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's Michael Keaton right there, dude. I think the likeness is pretty good. Like it's a good likeness, but it's not perfect. Gundam Wing is a good show. Another hot take. I think Gundam Wing is boring. I think it's so boring. Definitely one of my least favorite Gundam shows. Like, I felt like nothing happened for 40 episodes, and then the end finally happened, and the Epion showed up, and it's like, oh, now it's actually cool. Yeah, I'm not a big Gundam Wing fan, and Endless Waltz was, like, the most forgettable movie of all time. It's like, oh, there's these new mobile suits, the Serpents, they're based off of Heavy Arms. Why? Oh, because it's this group of people that want to, I don't know, kill everyone. Oh, Wing Zero, do your cool mega move and destroy the bunker. Okay, now we'll blow all the Gundams up. We did it. Everyone's good. I struggle to remember details of Gundam shows. I don't know why. I struggle to remember. Any other Gundam series you'd recommend? Iron-Blooded Orphans is fantastic. Witch from Mercury I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed Witch from Mercury. I'm looking at my shelves to kind of assess. Double O's not bad. I like it more than Wing, but not by much. I love G Gundam. If you like really goofy, over the top, like robot action, and I like that sometimes, watch G Gundam. I love G Gundam. Love it, love it, love it. The Origin. Have you watched The Origin? That's really good. Do you like your old haul videos from 13 to 12 years ago? I do. I actually watch some of my old haul videos just to kind of reminisce on what I bought back in the day. I'll play Gundam Breaker 4 maybe someday. I don't. Is it a multiplayer game? Because I don't like multiplayer games. If it's multiplayer, then the answer is no. What I watch Bayverse for. Yeah, I love Bayverse for like silly, over the top stuff. Gundam Breaker's not multiplayer. You say. Okay, I'll look into it. I've got a gaming PC. I'll look into it. All right. I don't know how much I really want to pose this Batman just because I love this pose so much. Like, that's iconic, dude. That's Michael Keaton Batman right there. But he does come with so many accessories. He comes with so many, like, nice alternate hands. Like I told you, they made it deluxe. And keep in mind, too, McFarlane always gives you a display base, which Hasbro never does. And they also give you a collector's card, which Hasbro never does. Hasbro has not given bases and collector's cards with figures since 2013, 12 years. So, yeah. I have finished Gundam 00. Are you getting MG Vidar? Maybe. Maybe. I love the Vidar. We'll have to see. Yeah, he has like a weird like batarang. He's got a holdy hand. He's got his little shurikens. He's got his little like Batmobile remote. He has his bat claw. Like, it's just so cool. I love the Gym Ground type. My kit of it's actually like immediately in reach. Like, it's right here. I have not played Red Dead 2 because I know it's going to absorb my life, and I just don't have the time to do that. I have played the first Red Dead, though. Here's the GM Ground type. Love this kit. Such a good kit. Like, it's just so cool. I gave it the missile rack from the Gym Sniper, which is a recolor. This is a P Bandai recolor that I actually like even more. The Gym Sniper. He's all green. These are very cool GMs. I don't know if you noticed, but I alternate between saying GM and Gym. Just like I alternate with AT-AT and AT-AT. I have not played Red Dead Revolver. I have not played that. I'm not really too big on like old Rockstar games. I think they feel like the controls are very clunky. Like the super clunky controls on old Rockstar stuff. I mean, even GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption, like the controls are a little clunky. Like the fact that you have to like tap to run, like that's so weird. Do you have any SpongeBob toys? I've got some Lego minifigs. I still need the little plankton cylinder piece that one guy has like a million of. But I've got like Mrs. Puff, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, Sandy, Patrick, SpongeBob. That's pretty much it. Any Gundam model kits you'd recommend? If you're intimidated by complexity, I would start with something called an entry grade. They're very simple to build, but you still get a very good figure out of it. One of my favorite entry grades, I love the Strike Gundam entry grade. The RX-78 is a great one to get. I actually was just in Jungle Gyms, which is in Ohio, a very fun place, like supermarket sort of thing, and they had entry grade Gundams. A lot of hobby stores will have entry grade. Hobby lobbies might have entry grades. There's also entry grade New Gundam. Surprised there's not entry grade Unicorn. I still like G.I. Joe, but I don't really get a lot of the figures nowadays, like the classifieds. I don't collect it. I just get my favorite characters, and they've pretty much done all of them. Yo, what's up, Victor? What's up? I have not seen Starship Troopers. I want to. I know about it. I know like I'm doing my part, but I just haven't like seen it in full. Oh brother, this guy stinks. I've actually put that sound clip in some of my videos in the background a couple times. Ohio mentioned. Guess what? I live in Ohio. Isn't that wild? Ohio's a real place. It's not just a stupid meme. Ooh, didn't drink that right. Oh, I gulped that water. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna get my other Batman, see if I'm gonna arm him up with any of these, and whenever I don't use, I'll just put in storage. You're in the second Transformers movie. Revenge of the Fallen is one of my more least favorite, but it's still fun. I still enjoy it. I'm not gonna open this in a live stream, but I went to Kroger and I found this Rescue Bot Optimus. Rescue Bots is a deadline, I guess, right now, so I got it because I was very intrigued by it. I'm grabbing a box lid for I use like cardboard trays and everything when I'm done with figures, like to collect them and put them away. Do you know the Transcraft Bumblebee or the King Bee Knight? I do not. What are your opinions on Transformers EarthSpark? I need to watch more of it. I literally got a Paramount Plus account just to watch more of it, and I just watched the Sonic 3 movie, and that's it so far. Thanks, Dr. Porkchop, for stopping in. I didn't say it, but I love your 501st Stormtrooper profile picture. Wish we would have gotten like a full-on figure of that. Have you seen GoBots? I haven't like watched GoBots, but I know of GoBots. What I can rescue from Revenge of the Fallen is Jetfire, and it's a combination with Optimus. Yeah, it's a cool part of ROTF. The Forest fight's the best, though. Oh yeah, I did put the Oh Brother in the Jarlpoof video. That's the video I put it in. It's funny, this Batman is like totally messing up the white balance. You see that? Like he's just so dark. Like my phone does not know what to do. All right. So yeah, there's the Batman. There's the Batman. See that Nightshade thing, that whole debacle. That's one of the reasons why I've decided to not really discuss EarthSpark much on my channel, because that has become such a silly conversation that I'm like, I don't want to engage in it. We're talking about toys. So I thought Sonic 3 was awesome. I loved Sonic 3. Is that EarthSpark Soundwave in the background? Yes, he is. And we're going to open him last because that's how I roll. I'm going to open the thing I'm most looking forward to last. I did a video on an old Ertl Thomas toy, and I did a whole video on my childhood Ertl toys, if you want to check that out. He's got Mythic Legions Black Knight. That's awesome. Shockwave or Soundwave? Definitely Soundwave. Definitely Soundwave. All right, we're going to open this Nightwing here. We're going to open this Nightwing. I don't know if I'm going to keep the box, though. Like, I was keeping these cards, but I just don't know if I need to keep all of them. I actually just got like a massive figure of that version of Azrael Batman. But I've got Nightwing, I got Joker. I got Batman in the same order as I got this Nightwing on eBay. I've got Catwoman. I don't have any of the others though. Future Batman's kind of cool though. I might end up getting Future Batman. I like Dark Rider Batman too. That's a cool one. All right, but I think Crusader Batman's one of the best because it's like a basic Batman. Have you seen Predator? Yeah. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, we're not going to talk about his pose. We're not going to talk about that. He's doing the old Tarzan pose. Nightwing is Tarzan. This Nightwing's very interesting though. I feel like one of the oddest details of it is like his skin tone is just a little dark, and it just, I don't know, especially with the hairstyle. Like he does not look like Dick Grayson in the traditional sense. I don't know. I mean, it was the 90s, so likenesses were never that perfect, but... Thanks for stopping in, Sugar Booger. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for commenting, too. And I said it was your first comment. I appreciated you for commenting. Oh my gosh, this is... Oh my gosh. See, that's how you cut yourself right there. That's how you cut yourself. You get that resistance. Oh no! I don't want to cut into the actual card. You get that resistance, and then it just loosens up, and it just shoots. That's how you get cut. That's how it happens. Huh? This is before his change, too, right? I don't know what we're talking about. Like, Nightwing-wise, like, his change to, like, the black suit? Is that what you're saying? I never get my comments read out. Well, I'm happy I was able to read them out. I'm happy I was. Like I said earlier, I like trying to do what I can. Like right now, I'm trying to not cut myself, so I'm not seeing every comment that's being posted. Try not to be injured. Sugar Booger more like diabetes Booger. That's wild. Why? You need sugar to live, bro. You need blood sugar. Sugar in your blood. You need that sugar in your blood. Ugh. Oh, dude, I had the most disappointing dinner tonight. So, for Midwestern people, I'm sure you're familiar with Big Boy's restaurant, like Frisch's Big Boy. That's what we have in Ohio. Well, that's what we had in Ohio, because most of them closed because the owners were not paying rent. They're just pocketing the profits. So most of them closed, and my local one got replaced with a restaurant called Dolly's. And it's so mediocre. It's so mediocre. The food was so dry and flavorless. It made me cry. I got the sampler because I wanted to like, try out like all the different sides and everything. It was just such a letdown. So disappointing. Their burgers are generally flavorless too. It's just a crap fest all around. Billy! Get to the chopper, Billy. Look, I've got a new collector's card. I've got the Nightwing card. Oh, here, I also have the Batman card. Let's do something. Let's intermission time. Let's go through my binder and add these cards to my binder. Here. I gotta find the... Here we go. So here's my... I did a video on this and, like, no one watched it. No one watched it. Here's my binder. Oh my gosh, my freaking charger came undone and the light came with it. Okay, anyways, here's my binder. This is like my live action Batman binder, or like page. Now we'll put the Michael Keaton Batman right there. Check it out. He'll go right there. If you want to see all these cards, I did a video on it. No one watched it, so go watch the freaking video. Here, I want to show you my Arkham page, though, because I'm really proud of that. Check it out. There's my Arkham City. It's my Arkham City card page. I love McFarlane. I don't know if you can tell. I've got a couple placeholders where, like, I got the platinum duplicates. But it's like my collector's editions. More random ones. But right here, I'm starting to collect these Legends of Batman. Put Nightwing. Here, I'll put Nightwing down here. Nightwing will go right there. Perfect. Cool. Cool. And of course, I had to have the live action. I'm hoping I can get the final suit Riddler and replace that duplicate Chris O'Donnell. Because I got an extra Robin to make a custom Nightwing out of. I really like that custom I did. I've never even shown it, oddly enough. Never even shown that custom. Alright. I did not look at comments at all. Are $6 blockies worth it? Yeah. Have you ever played Marvel Rivals? No, I don't like multiplayer games. Are there some old TMNT figures on your desk? Yeah, I opened them earlier in the stream. They're the retro reissues of the Movie Stars Turtle figures. And I got them for $3 each at Walmart. Hey, at least a few people watched the binder video. I have watched Pacific Rim. I haven't watched Pacific Rim the Black, though. I've not done that. If you could have Star Wars toy packaging that turns into a playset or diorama, what would it be? They used to do that back in Power of the Force. They used to have like cardboard dioramas. I don't know. Probably like the Tantive hallway. I think that'd be cool. I want to get the Grievous model kit. I need to order it before it sells back out again. Because they finally did reprint it, and I've been waiting for them to reprint it. All right, here is. I've opened my second dick of the night. I opened 2 dicks. Look, here's both my dicks right here. Both my dicks. Check it out. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I don't know. I feel like the head sculpt on this, like especially the hairstyle and everything, I just don't see Dick Grayson out of that too much. But this is like the exact outfit he had in Nightfall. Like this is Nightfall Dick Grayson. Like this is Nightfall Nightwing, so I enjoy that. That's the whole reason why I'm saying it, because it's funny. That's the whole reason why I'm saying it like that. All right, so here's my Dick Grayson with his dick launcher. He's in a very odd, like, pose. Like people pointed out in the package. Oh, hell no. What's he supposed to hold? This is what he holds. That's what he holds right there. I have a 3D printer. I got a question. Could I 3D print a model kit? Yes and no. Definitely not one as advanced as like a Gunpla, but you could 3D print like something. Definitely. Yeah, that's cool. What year was he again? As I zoom in on his butt. It was Kenner right there. That's why I bought him. I love Kenner. 94. I was -4 years old when this guy came out. I wasn't even alive yet. Yeah, I love getting these like Kenner figures like brand new. I like just experiencing them brand new. And again, I do have this figure, but this is how I have it. Like I have him without his armor, but he needs the armor. It's funny though, they sculpted the pattern on him. Then they have an armor piece that you just overlay that gets the job done. Very odd. Yeah, I enjoy his more modern look as well, but I also enjoy his Nightfall look. I think the McFarlane figure kind of dropped the ball. I wish it did have a sculpted overlay like this one does. Thanks for stopping in, Andrew. Yeah, I try to stay humble. I try. I've noticed there's a few times where I don't. There's a few times where I feel like I'm a bit of a poo head, but I try to not be. Oh, here's this Nightwing next to this Chrome Batman that's technically from the same line. Yeah, it's really cool. Definitely digging that. We're seeing a new Batman movie before then. What are you going on about? I think The Batman comes out in the next couple years, right? I think so. All right, I've got a whole box of all these opened boxes that are going to go in my recycling. But we've got one more figure to open here soon, and that is Soundwave. Yeah, I don't think the Batman's going to take until 2035. I don't think it's going to take that long. Do you have the 03 Cyclonus Happy Meal toy? I think I have like part of it that I got in like a junk lot of Transformers. I think I have part of it. But I have that the original Armada Cyclonus as a buzzsaw from Cybertron. Like I have the toy, just, you know, different character, different repaint. Oh, you're just joking. I see how it is. You're just joking. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's a little Iron Man comic. Almost forgot it. All right. So we've opened a lot of toys. I'm very happy about that. We've got one major one to go. One major one. Let's go ahead and do it. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm getting a little tired. I'm getting a wee bit tired. And I want to get this rolling. What do you think the majority of your audience is coming from your Star Wars vids, Transformers, or Batman? Definitely not Batman. I would say it's pretty like 60-40 nowadays. Like a lot of, like 40 come for clones, 60 come for Transformers. That's my guess anyway. All right. All right, we're getting them open. It's funny, they still have the open windows for EarthSpark. I actually figured they wouldn't have done that. But in the store, you can actually like take his chest and hide his head. you can do that in the store. Have you seen the new Superman figure from McFarlane? Which one? They make a million of them all the time. Are you talking about the movie? The Superman movie one? Because I've like seen pictures, but I haven't seen it in person. If you're talking about the like Silver Age comic one, I have seen that in person, and I like the look of it, but I'm not going to get it. All right, here's his accessories. I got Soundwave at Target. I found him at Target. Oh my gosh, these tissue paper always gets on my nerves, because it gets everywhere. Oh my gosh, how much tissue paper do you need for one freaking accessory? It's just a little blaster. It's all it was. All that tissue paper just for that. Wow. Looks more like Shockwave Tarn or Megatronus. I mean, I see the Tarn comparison because he does have, you know, a more flared out head. And the Decepticon logo was based on Soundwave's head from the start, essentially. So, it's funny how they have like arrows, like showing you, oh, there's something in there. His legs look funky in the box, but I know they're not in real life. That should be my super mode. If I actually had the superpowers. But I don't in real life. No one's going to know that reference. And that's a good thing. It's an actual good thing. Oh, they even got his feet. Oh, I hate it. It's 10:22 a.m. for you. It is 11:23 p.m. for me. And I'll probably be up for another few hours because I'm a night owl. The Hoovenerd. Are you addressing somebody? Oh, the Hoovenerd. Oh, you're up at 2:40 a.m.? That's wild. You were watching the time for the Soundwave. That's dedication, my friend. Here, I can at least set him down there as I tidy all the trash. Okay. So much garbage for one figure. And I am planning on doing a video on the Soundwave. I am planning. Oh my gosh, I miss so many of these stupid freaking plastic ties. Dude, I'm genuinely concerned that one of my cats is going to, like, get a hold of one of those and eat it. Like, it's a problem. Well, here's Soundwave. Lafitte. Speaking of Lafitte, let's turn him. Oh, you're in Hawaii. Wow. I didn't know you were from Hawaii, too, Ian. All right, so my first impression is that, yeah, this is a winner. My favorite EarthSpark figure is, what's his name? It's the new character, Aftermath. He's my favorite. So let's see if this guy beats him. Oh, yeah, this is definitely cool. Definitely cool. I love the blaster. I think it looks cool too. Ooh, as I drop it and it falls on the floor and almost went in the freaking air vent. Oh my gosh. That would have been a nightmare. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Oh, so this actually goes on his shoulder. Okay. How does it go on his shoulder? How does it fit up there? Oh, is it like right there? Oh, yeah, yeah. Right there. Because I forgot, it's Soundwave. He needs his shoulder cannon on his shoulder. That is going to inhibit his shoulder articulation a bit, though. Like, you're going to bump into it. Because he has the, like those kind of style shoulders. And I noticed his backpack. Like, it tabs in, but if you press on it like that, like a lever, it's going to come untabbed. So it's one of those where you got to be a little mindful of how you're holding it. Because I typically hold figures from like this part. And if you're holding on to him from this part, you're going to untab his backpack. This is cool, though. I mean, it's definitely an EarthSpark Deluxe. Like, it feels like a deluxe. And this is a design that's so freaking cool. I would love to see, like, dude, even give me a masterpiece of this. Oh, those gate marks on his shoulders are ugly. You see those? See those right there? See, I've got my knife. I'm going to try to clean those a little bit. I do this with some figures. I try to clean gate marks. Oh, no, but I nicked it in the front shoulder a little bit. Oh, my gosh. That's what I get. That's what I get. Maybe this direction will be better. This is just the Gundam builder in me. Sometimes I see the gate marks on Transformers, and they're just so big and ugly. I have to try to do something about them. I have to try, even if they already cut it too close, and the stress mark isn't going to go away. Yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better. This is giving me anxiety. Sorry. Sometimes I do that. I like see something I don't like with a figure and I will immediately grab the tool to fix it. All right. So this Soundwave is really cool. The articulation seems nice as well. Like, he even has, like, if you gave him an accessory, he has like ball joints at the wrists. Oh, he does have a waist swivel. I actually didn't expect that. Really nice hips, joint above the knees. He's got ball joints at the feet, too. Like, dude, he's fully posable. He's fully articulated. He's ready to rock and roll. And he does have a hinge at the shoulder, thankfully. So, like, he actually has multiple ranges at the shoulder. Again, you can see what I mean about him knocking into the gun. I wish that gun connection was more than just, like, a weird friction tab. Because I feel like those are never solid connections. Like, that is not a solid connection. But you can move the shoulder cannon up a little bit. Like, you can tilt it up. And you can have more range there. You just have to plan to move it. Yeah, this is cool. This is so cool. I love this Soundwave, dude. I actually really like the big stiletto-looking feet. You can see, though, again, with the backpack, the tab just is not... It's not going to hold with how I hold figures usually. Yeah, this is a good one. Oh, he even has gate marks on the front of his legs. Ugh, yucko. Wonder if I can do something about that. Get anxious again. Get anxious. You getting anxious? Good. Good, get anxious. Nah, it's not really going to do too much. It's still going to look ugly. You're sad the stream will end? I'm sorry. My streams usually go for about 2 hours, and it's about 15 minutes away from that. So I think I grabbed the perfect amount of toys to open for this live stream. I think I grabbed the perfect amount. All right, do we transform Soundwave? I think we transform Soundwave. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to see if I can do it. Do it. All right. So his backpack, I can tell, is going to do that. Undo, fold me do, tab in. Oh, okay. Oh, the head needs to go in the chest. And then the shoulders actually form the front. Dang, you really don't see a lot of stealth bomber transformers. I wish we had a million more of them. Okay, and then his arm, how's his arm gonna go in? Like that? I see that tab right there. Yeah, right there. All right, and then I think his legs are gonna do a lot of the heavy lifting, because his legs do a whole like mind wipe uncurl. They do a massive mind wipe curl. And then from here, do we need to rotate the waist at all? That's one thing with Transformers. Like, it's never 100% certain if you need to rotate the waist until you get to a certain point. We did, though. The waist did need rotated. This is a really easy transformation, though. Really easy, really effective. And then the foot. I almost feel like the foot should go more flat, but maybe it just goes back like that. Maybe it's all it goes. I don't know. I feel like it should do a little bit more than that. Like, I see that tab right there. Like, does it tab in at all? I don't know. I think that's probably what it does. Or maybe it goes in like that. I think that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah. I want to become a YouTube because of you. Aw, that's nice. Yeah, you should definitely make some videos. I mean, I started out fairly young, and I just kept doing it. Treat it like a hobby, though, because if you treat it like your job, or if you're, like, expecting to become super famous or whatever, like, every once in a while I see those YouTube shorts that, like, cringe me out, where it's, like, that same audio. It's like, I just want to be famous someday. Like, please subscribe. And then, or the ones that are like, the chance of you seeing this video is super slim. And just to cringe myself out, I love going to that and then going to the audio and just flipping through the chance of you seeing this video, the chance of you seeing this video, the chance of you seeing this. It's so stupid. But speaking of something that's not stupid, here is our EarthSpark Soundwave in his alt mode, almost. I thought I was done, but then it's like, no, everything's going to come untabbed because screw you. Okay, that's pretty much it. Nope, never mind. Wait. Yes. Nope. Oh my gosh. This front. You literally are hearing it untab itself. Did you hear that? Like, look. It's literally untabbing itself. It needs to be down. Like, it needs to be down. And this one's not tabbing in all the way. That's annoying. Oh my goodness. It's going to be one of those, huh? Right at the end, right when you think you have it all. Oh, you hear that? Untabbed itself. Oh, I hate when Transformers do that. Like, just freaking stay tabbed in, stupid. Because his arm's also supposed to tab into his leg. His arm is supposed to tab into two places. It tabs into his leg, and it tabs in to the side of the body. So I have it on the side of the body, right there. But it needs to tab in to his leg. GAR Studios, what are you going on about? Yeah, that's spamming at that point. Okay. So I think I got it? Question mark? Think so? Oh, nope. Wait. Because see, sometimes you need to follow an order of operations for these freaking figures that untab themselves. That's the issue. Like, you didn't follow the order of operations. You didn't follow that Transformers PEMDAS. Gotta get that PEMDAS going. Alright, so the last step is the back panel. And I think that is what is tilting the front of the bomber up a little bit. But we got it. We got it. Mission accomplished. Tab the gun in the back. We are done. Here's our EarthSpark Soundwave in his super awesome stealth jet mode. The back of the box shows that these go this way. That makes sense. All right. There we go. EarthSpark Soundwave. I love how the window kind of looks like his eyes. It kind of does, doesn't it? Like it kind of looks like his face. I think a stealth bomber is one of the best ideas to turn Soundwave into. I think it's one of the best alt mode ideas because obviously a cassette player just ain't gonna work anymore, and it's also lame. GR Studios, I'm sorry, bro. Well, I'm actually not sorry. Put user in timeout. The stream will be over in 30 minutes. So sorry, dude. You're done for the night. My apologies. Except no. Sorry. But yeah, EarthSpark Soundwave, definitely a winner. Definitely a winner. And I'm happy that we got a proper figure instead of just the one step. Instead of just the one step. Well, he wanted banned to don't do it. I saw something. What was it? It was like it's about some lolcow. I don't even remember who it was, but someone who was like a part of their life, like did a video talking about how terrible they were, and they were like, "Not having you in my life is worth being the villain in your story," and I was like, "That is so real." the piece that she said, the piece of not having you in my life is worth being the villain in your story. So sometimes it's like the piece of not having you in my life is also worth giving you what you want. You know, I think that's a good mindset to have on some things, because some people struggle with making that choice to cut someone out. You know, I know I have in the past. All right, let's get him back in the robot mode. Maybe next live you could do a Gundam build. Maybe. I don't know. Gundam, like building Gundams is very much like a me thing. Like I enjoy taking the time to sit there and build it myself and not have to worry about like entertaining an audience while I do it. I did one Gunpla build on live stream and I didn't really like the experience much because the whole time I just wanted to be building it myself at my own pace. So I don't know, maybe I'll do that. We'll see. We'll see. No promises. Definitely no promises. Favorite Soundwave alt mode? Maybe this one, honestly. This might actually be my favorite Soundwave alt mode. I'm not even joking. I love his War for Cybertron like armored car though. I love that one. All right, here he is back in bot mode. Looking sick. Yeah, this is a winner, dude. I love how Rumble in the show, like, because everyone's always like, oh, is Rumble red or Rumble blue? They're like, no. I don't remember if it was Rumble or Frenzy, honestly. I don't remember which one. They only had one of the, like, humanoid cassettes in EarthSpark. At least the amount of EarthSpark I've watched. But whichever one it was, they're like, nah, it's not red or blue. It's both. It's purple. I loved that. I thought that was so funny. And I liked how she had a rock hairdo. I loved that. Well, Iron Man figures that's the Marvel Legends Ultimate Iron Man that just came out more recently. All right. So there is all of the figures for this unboxing live stream opened up, unboxed, said and done. I've done it. I did it. She was a scene queen. That's a funny way to put it. All right. I'll stay on for the next 7 minutes or so until the 2-hour mark. Answer any questions you guys may have. And then I will give me something to eat, I think. At least we have a proper Soundwave for EarthSpark. Yes, exactly. Yeah, he needs to be actually visible. I'm happy we got an actual EarthSpark Soundwave because I was worried we never would. And I'm happy I got it, too, because I love it. It's definitely my new favorite EarthSpark figure, for sure. Good stream. Thank you. I wish the Soundwave did have a full blue face. What's blue face? I mean, he kind of does, but they did add a little bit of silver to the cheeks. And I think it's a good color differentiation. But technically, it's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be all blue. But I don't mind. It looks cool. It looks cool. Fire Truck Optimus or Monster Truck Optimus? Fire Truck. He's almost never a Monster Truck. What is he, a monster truck? Rescue bots, maybe? Who would win, Optimistic Prime or Optimal Primal? Neither of those are correct. I know it's hard to type sometimes, and autocorrect exists. I mean, Optimus Prime, duh. I might do a live unboxing of Omega Prime. We'll see. I might not, though, because of his QC issue. Like, I might have to unbox it and then immediately fix it. So I might not do that. What do you think about the Eclipse Gundam? It's neat. It's not one I'm big into. I honestly can't really remember much of its design right now. Is there any autistic Prime? Come on. Come on. I did see one of those memes, though, where it's almost like a sound-alike. It was Autism Crime, and then they circled it and just pointed to Optimus. Favorite Cyberverse design? Cyberverse design? I'm looking at my Cyberverse shelf right now. I like Grimlock's design in Cyberverse a lot. I like Grimlock. Cyberverse Soundwave's not bad. Cyberverse B I like. I mean, it's pretty much just the Evergreen designs. They're not that different. What QC does Omega Prime have? He has this issue where, like, these internal, like, friction gears inside his torso are slightly too tight on a basically molecular level, and it cracks the torso. Like, you can actually see massive cracks inside the torso. For some people, it is broken right out of the box. Right out of the box, it's broken. So I'm worried about that. Favorite knockoff Transformers you like? Bayway's cool. Black Mamba's cool. Legendary Toys, Wei Jiang. There's a lot of knockoffs I like. Got any Galador as a kid? Not too much as a kid. I had some of the McDonald's ones. But nowadays, you just have to stay tuned, I guess. You'll just have to stay tuned. I know the old Ultra Magnus yellows, the old RID one. I don't know if the new one is. Why can't we get a HasLab without issues? I know, right? My HasLab Star Saber, when he's combined, he has like the guns with the red tips. The red plastic tips, I guess, got stressed when they were put on in the factory because both of them just cracked off on their own. They fully cracked in half. And I've not, like, glued them back on. They're just in my accessory tub until I redo it. The new Magnus Yellows, too. That's insane. That's insane. You built one Gundam. It had blue wings and a blaster and 2 pink sabers. That you're describing almost every Gundam. I can't help you with that information. Blue wings, though. Could have been like Freedom, maybe. Could have maybe been like the Freedom Gundam. What's your favorite Transformers movie? Either my 3 favorite or Transformers 1, 86, and 07. Honestly, I'm not sure if I can decide between them. Oh my gosh. I am getting 86 Devastator. I have not gotten HasLab Omega Prime yet. My P.O. Box is still open, Omni Edits. And you can be sure about that. When's the last time you did a Ninja Turtles review? Ages. And it'll be ages until I do another one, I'm sure. I'm not big on Ninja Turtles. I've got all of the new Age of the Primes figures. I've got all of them. I've got pretty much every single one. I don't think I skipped on. I didn't get G2 Grimlock. I didn't get that. Everything else I got. Gundam seems cool, but aren't they non-sentient and they're just giant suits? I find that kind of lame. Yeah, when I was a kid, I felt the same way. But then, like, growing up, I'm like, oh, like, sure, they're mechas, but, like, where they're piloted, but imagine you're piloting one. Like, imagine how cool and awesome and badass it would be to pilot a massive Gundam, you know? Omni Edits, you ain't gonna give me that easy. Top 5 favorite franchises. Transformers is number 1. Right now, my second is Batman. Specifically Batman, not DC, Batman. Then Star Wars, then Gundam. And then my 5th, it's always kind of changing. maybe like Avatar, The Last Airbender. I love Avatar. I still haven't watched the Netflix Avatar. I need to do that. All right, guys. I am going to. You only like mech if it's Ninjago. That's very fair. I just built the Ninjago Titan mech Cole, the Cole's Titan mech, and it's so cool. I love those Titan mech sets. I get those. I love those. I did a video on the Zane's Titan mech, but the Cole one is, it's on a whole other level. Alrighty, guys, we just hit the 2-hour mark. I'm going to end it here. I'm happy I got some toys opened up. It was a lot of fun. We got a lot of good ones. Just normal Transmetal for me for Beast Wars. Alright. So, the Titan mechs are your Roman Empire. When are they going to do Kai's Titan mech? Because I need Kai's. I'm not worried about Lloyd because I'm an OG Ninjago fan. Like, Season 1, like, there was no Lloyd. It was just the 4 main ninjas. I just want their Titan mechs. They haven't done a Kai's Titan mech. No, they haven't. They did a Kai's, like, Climber mech, but it's not a Titan mech. It's a big difference. A big, expensive difference. I will live that geek life. I will. You saw that awful Cheetor from Beast Machines for sale. $100. That's terrible. I think they did Cross for Kai and Cole. I know they do a lot of... Oh, what's up, Night of Fred? I know they do a lot of, like, different mechs. They are doing, like, this fire... Like, it's a newer one they haven't released yet. It's some kind of, like, fire mech, and it has a Kai, but it's not explicitly called Kai's Titan mech. So... Anyways, I'll end the stream now. Thank you guys again for watching. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next video. The next video tomorrow is on the Yellow Park Scourge. Very cool figure. Very cool. Check out that video. Yellow Park AMK Pro Scourge is really cool. Yeah, the Neo one was cool, but again, it wasn't a Titan mech. It was just like a Samurai X mech. For me, it has to say Titan mech because I can tell the Titan mechs are very, like, heavily inspired and designed, like, based off of Gundams. Like, you can see, like, with the new Cole one, like, the chest is straight out of, like, Gundam Wing or G Gundam, like, with the chest. It's so cool. Alright, guys. I will see you later. I've got some toys to play with and put away. And then I gotta go eat something. Alright, bye!